Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to this video. In this video we're going to talk about a coding interview problem, decode string. This is a stack problem. In this problem you're given a string. The string is an encoded string. You have to decode that string. How should we decode this string? Here we have 3 then a. We have to repeat this a 3 times. If we repeat this a 3 times, then we get triple a. Then we have 2 and then we have bracket. Inside this bracket we have BC. Here we have to repeat BC twice. If we repeat BC twice, then the string will be represented something like this. This is our encoded string, and if we decode these strings we get these strings. So for this input we have to return these strings. For example, if you're given these strings, we have to decode these strings. This is an encoded string. First, what do we have to do? First, we have to repeat this C twice. If we repeat this C twice, we get something like this, double C. And on the left of 2C, we have A. So let's insert here A. Now we have to repeat ACC 3 times. If we repeat ACC 3 times, then the string will be represented something like this. So this is the encoded string and this is the decoded string. For this given encoded string we have to return this decoded string. For example, if we're given this string, we have to decode these strings. First we have 2, then we have ABC. There is no nested braces, so we don't have to worry about that. Here we have to repeat ABC twice. If we repeat ABC twice, then we get ABC ABC. Then we have 3 CD. So we have to repeat CD 3 times. So CD, CD, CD. Then we have this string EF. So let's insert here EF. So this is our encoded string and this is our decoded string. If we are given this string, we have to return this string. Hope you have understood how to decode the given string. In this problem, you might assume the given string is always valid. Now, how we can approach this problem? When you encountered parenthesis problem, we tend to use stack. Yes, this is a stack problems. To solve this problem, we have to use 2 stack. One is called num stack and another is called string stack. Let's see how we can solve this problem using 2 stack. Let's say we're given these strings and we have here 2 stack, num stack and string stack. And we need 2 variables, a string builder and a temp variable. And we'll iterate through the string from left to right. The first character in the string is a 3. This 3 is inside a string. So we're treating 3 as a character. When you found a digit, we'll run a loop to find out the digit if the digit is greater than 9. Okay? Since we have only one number here 3, so let's insert 3 to our num stack. Now let's move to the next character. The next character is opening brackets. When you found a opening brackets, what we're going to do, we're going to insert whatever we have in our string builder variable to string stack. We have here empty string, so we have inserted here empty string, and we will set this string builder to empty string. The string builder already empty string, so nothing need to be done here. Now let's go to the next character. The next character is A. Whenever we found a character is a English alphabet, what we're going to do, we're going to insert that character to string builder. Then let's move to the next character. The next character we see closing brackets. Whenever we found closing brackets, we'll pop out the top element from string stack. In this case, empty string, and the string will assign to temp variable. We have here empty string, so let's pop out this empty string and let's assign this empty string to this temp variable. Since this temp variable is already empty string, so nothing need to be done here. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to pop out the top element from num stack, and that is 3. Now let's repeat whatever we have at string builder 3 times. If we repeat A 3 times using a loop, and we're going to insert A to our temp variable and we're going to append it. Okay, so if we repeat A 3 times and if we append 3a to this temp variable, then we get something like this. Then we're going to change this string builder with the temp variable. So string builder equals to AAA and temp equals to empty string, and the temp variable will be reset to empty string because we'll use this temp variable in an if statement. So this temp variable is a temporary variable. We'll lose the value when we'll move to the next iteration. We'll see when we will go through our pseudocode. Then our next character is a digit. So let's insert 2 to our num stack. Then let's move to the next character. The next character is opening brackets. Whenever we found opening brackets, what are we going to do? We're going to insert whatever we have at string builder variable to string stack. So we're going to insert AAA to our string stack, and we'll set string builder to empty string. Now let's move to the next character. The next character is the English alphabet. So let's insert B to our string builder, and we're going to append B to our string builder. Then next character is C. C is English alphabet. So let's insert C to our string builder. Now let's move to the next character. The next character is closing bracket. Whenever we found closing bracket, what we're going to do? We're going to pop out the top element from string stack, in this case AAA, and we're going to assign this AAA to temp variable. Then the next thing, we're going to pop out the top element from num stack, in this case 2, and we're going to repeat whatever we have at string builder variable 2 times using a loop, and we're going to append BC by repeating 2 times to this variable temp. So it will be represented something like this: AAA BC BC. Now we're going to mutate or change this string builder variable using this temp variable. So our string builder variable equals to AAA BC BC, and we'll lose this value for temp variable since this is a temporary variable, because we're using this variable inside a if statement. When we're done with our current iterations, we'll lose the value. Okay, so temp equals to empty. Then in the next iteration, we're out of our string binary, so we're done. Now what are we going to do? We're going to convert our string builder to string, and we'll return this string. Our answer for this given string is this string. So if we are given this string, we have to return this string. Now let's take another example for better understanding. Now let's say we're given this string. We have here 2 stack, and we have here 2 variables, string builder and temp. So let's iterate through this string from left to right. First we have the character 3. 3 is a digit, so let's insert 3 to our num stack. This is a single digit. If we have a digit that is greater than 9, we will run a loop to get the number, and the number will insert to our num stack. Since 3 is a single digit, so let's insert 3 to our num stack. Then let's move to the next character. The next character is opening brackets. Whenever we found opening brackets, what we will do? We will insert SB to string stack, and we will set SB to empty string. So let's insert here empty string since we have SB equals to empty string, and we will set SB to empty string since we have SB equals to empty string. Nothing need to be done here. Now let's go to the next character. Next character is A. A is the English alphabet. So let's insert A to our string builder. Then let's move to the next character. The next character is 2. 2 is a digit, so let's insert 2 to our num stack. Now let's move to the next character. Next character is opening brackets. Whenever we found opening brackets, what we're going to do? We're going to insert whatever we have at SB variable to string stack. So let's insert here this A to this string stack, and let's set SB to empty string. Now let's move to the next character. Next character is C, so let's add C to our string builder. Then next character is closing bracket. Whenever we found closing bracket, what we'll do, we'll remove the top element from string stack, and we'll assign that element to our temp variable. So let's pop out this A from this string stack, and let's assign it to this temp variable. The next thing we have to do, we have to pop out the top element from num stack, and that is 2. So let's pop out 2, and let's repeat whatever we have at string builder variable 2 times using a loop. If we repeat C 2 times, we get CC, and let's append CC to this temp variable. So ACC. Now let's set this temp variable to the string builder. So string builder equals to ACC. And since this temp is a temporary variable, so we'll lose this value. Now let's move to the next character. The next character is closing bracket. Whenever we found closing bracket, we'll pop out the top element from string stack and we'll assign that value to temp variable. We have here empty string, so let's pop out empty string and let's assign it to temp variable. The temp variable already empty string, so nothing need to be done here. Then the next thing, we have to pop out the top element from num stack, that is 3. And let's repeat whatever we have at SB variable 3 times. If we repeat ACC 3 times, we get ACC, ACC, ACC. And let's add that repetitions to this temp variable. So we get ACC, ACC, ACC. And now let's set this temp variable to this string builder variable. So we get string builder equals to ACC, ACC, ACC. Since temp is a temporary variable, so we'll lose the value of temp variable in the next iteration. Now let's move to the next character. Now we see that we're out of string boundary. So we're done. Now what we're going to do, we're going to convert this string builder into string and we're going to return this string. This is how we can solve this problem. This solution will take bigger of n time complexity, since we're traversing the given string from left to right once. And it will take bigger of n space complexity, because you have to construct to stack, num stack, str stack, also string builder and temp variable. Actually, for the worst case, it might take bigger of 4n time complexity. Actually, for the worst case, it might take bigger of 4n space complexity, and that's equivalent to bigger of n, because 4 is a constant. We can ignore constant in complexity analysis. Now let's see the pseudocode. This is our pseudocode to solve this problem. We have this function decode string. It takes the string. Then we are creating to stack, num stack and str stack. Then we are creating a variable string builder. Then we're calculating the length of our given string. Then we're running a loop for I from 0 to length minus 1. Inside here we're getting the current character, and we're checking if the current character is a digit, then we're getting the number by subtracting the ASCII value. By subtracting the ASCII value of 0 from our current digit, then we're running a loop. If our number is greater than 10, then we have to get the number, and we're inserting that number to the num stack. If your current character is opening bracket, then we're going to convert the string builder into string, and we're going to insert that to our string stack, and we're going to set string builder to empty string. Else if we see our current character is closing bracket, then we're going to pop out the top element from our num stack, and then we're going to pop out the top element from our string stack, and we're going to create a new string builder. And here temp is the temporary string builder, and we're running a loop to repeat the string builder repeat times. Okay, and we're setting string builder equals to temp. If not, if we found our current character is the English alphabet, we're going to append that character to our string builder. At the end, we'll convert our string builder. In this case, it should be string builder, not st. Our string builder to string, and we'll return that. And this is how it works. This solution will take bigger of in time complexity and bigger of in space complexity. For the worst case, it might take bigger of 4n space complexity, that's equivalent to bigger of n. This is our num stack and this is our string stack. This is our given string, and here we have string builder, and we have here temp variable. First we have our digit, so let's insert to our num stack. Then we have our opening bracket. When you have opening bracket, we'll insert whatever we have at string builder to our string stack. We have empty, so let's insert here empty, and let's set our string builder to empty, and that's already empty. Then we have our character. Let's insert character to our string builder. Then we have closing brackets. Whenever we found closing bracket, we'll pop out top element from string stack. We'll add that to our temp variable. Temp variable is already empty. Now let's pop out the top element from num stack, that is 2, and let's repeat a twice. If we repeat a twice, if we add that to our temp variable, so we get temp equals to aa, and that's what we're doing using this for loop. Then we're gonna set this temp to this string builder. Okay, and that's what we're doing right here. And we will lose the value of temp variable when we move to the next iteration, since we're declaring this temp variable inside this else if statement. Then we have this digit 2, so let's insert to our num stack. Then we have opening bracket. When we found opening brackets, we'll convert our string builder to string, and we'll add that to our string stack. So let's insert here, and let's set it to empty string. Then we have c, so let's add c to our string builder. Then we have our closing brackets. When you have closing bracket, we'll pop out the top element from string stack and we'll add that to our temp variable. So let's add here A, and that's what we're doing right here. We'll pop out the top element and we're adding that to temp variable. Then we're going to pop out the top element from num stack and we're going to repeat C 2 times. If we repeat C 2 times and if we add that to our temp, we get AACC. We're just appending here, okay? Using this statement, temp.append SB. And then we're going to set these temps to this SB variable. So we get AACC. And we'll lose the value of this temp variable. So let's remove it. In the next iterations, we'll move to the out of string boundary. So we're done. And then we'll convert this string builder into string and we'll return that string. So for this given input, we have to return this string. This is how we can solve this problem. Hope you have understood this video explanations. The source code is attached to this video. Check that out. If you have an issue understanding this video explanation, let us know. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.